Alright guys, and welcome to episode 5 of this Road to Glory with Sheffield Wednesday. So last episode then, we sort of finished things off with a very near miss. Because, you know, drawing your bitter rivals in Carabao Cup and it going all the way to penalties, not a good way to keep Sheffield Wednesday fans on your side, is it? Let's be honest. We are nearly finished putting squad together. I have added one more player to the transfer hub. Sandro Tonali is a defensive midfielder and we are currently scouting him. We might try and pick him up depending if he's cheap enough. He should be, because I'm sure he's only low rated, and Brescia, not exactly one of the biggest teams in the world. No offence to Brescia fans. We'll probably be going in for him. And I think we will forget about Phil Foden. I know he's got very high potential and he's a great player, but I think I'm going to stick with what I've got and then just try and find youth players to plug gaps. So we will remove him from the transfer hub and we will wait for the scout report to return for Tonali before we make any moves for him. Now I've had a transfer offer for Abdi, $1 million. That's a decent fee. That's is valued at 1.3. Let's negotiate and just see if we can get close to his valuation. Right, let's submit the offer for his valuation. There we go. Job's a good one. We'll pay his valuation. I'm happy with that. We'll wait and see what happens with that one now. We have still got a few more players that we do want to sell. Let's take a quick look at the calendar then just to see what today's games are. We're going to start with an away game against Brentford. And then the second game of this episode, because we are still in transfer window, is going to be a home game against Millwall. Brentford have obviously got Rico Henry, a player that I actually really admire in real life, but not sure about how much quality they've got in the rest of the team. I think they have got a decent team and they could be a real threat. Millwall, a team hopefully we can beat. I'd love 2 wins out of 2 though. We'll have to wait and see. We've had another transfer offer for Lucas João. This time I am not going to piss about. I am just going to flat out accept it. Because we want him off the books and it adds some more money to transfer budget, doesn't it? It's game time then. First game of this episode, Brentford away. Hopefully we can get the 3 points and start moving up that table. We'll put these starting lineups then. Daniels, Dalsgaard, Mefam, Janvier, Barbet, Mokotjo. Wow, they've got a lot of foreign players, almost as many as us. Couldn't even tell you if it's strong side or not. I don't know enough about Brentford. There's no Rico Henry though. Our lineup probably pretty obvious at this point. Fruchtel starts in goal. Gumney, Lees, Hector, Foyth and Penny are that back 5. McTominay, Shaparenko, Reach, Haaland and Arp. We know all is on the bench and probably will come on. Alright, Wednesday. Let's have a good performance. Well, that was the wrong pass, weren't it, mate? But we have got a team full of youngsters, so I shouldn't expect too much too soon from them. Gumney is the better of the 2 right backs that we now have. Oh, great save by Fruchtel. Ball comes back through middle and Hector steps up. Well done, lad. Should have played that off at top, really. We're making a run then. Here's Mopai, knocks it forward to McEachran and Gumney deals with that one. Reach's position is the one that we don't actually have an active backup for. So, I mean, we have got that young youth player in reserves that, although he's a wide man, looks like he could play in Reach's position. And that is basically my aim. Hope that Reach stays fit. And then to just use the young kid well away. Reach back to him. Nice little 1-2 with McTominay. Here's Haaland over at top. And there's Arp. 1-0 Wednesday. Nice little counter-attacking move. Let's go and celebrate with Wednesday fans, shall we? And we're going to go and celebrate with Wednesday subs. Yeah, Haaland, straight off at top. He is quick for a big man. And Arp, right place, right time. Get in, sunshine. Well took and all. Oh, well done, Hector. Arp could be through on goal again. Oh, ref. Oh, it weren't foul. I've just got to the point where I say, oh, ref about absolutely everything at this point. I've seen note but bitching from Wednesday fans lately. Is Yoss really that bad? And bear in mind, I am a Spurs fan, and we have had some awful managers, so I know what it's like to have a shocking manager. From what I've seen, I feel quite sad, bad for Yoss. Because let's face it, he inherited a team that had... Oh, well done, Fructal. Yeah, he inherited a team that had a lot of injuries, and they couldn't buy out when he inherited it. And then it gets to first summer transfer window, and they can't spend any money because they've got a damn transfer embargo. So he's still playing with last manager's team. And yet all I'm seeing is Yoss out. All over like Facebook, Twitter. Could be in here. Oh, reach. That would a bit of a waste. Arp is still on it though, or he's over it. His touch. Oh, what a save by Fructal. And because I learned from my mistakes on the Tottenham save, we are just going to welly that upfield instead of trying to pass out of defence. Ooh, from me, Fructal were down to that, but that can't have been far off from Roden. Let's have a look how far off it were. I'm not sure, you know, that Fructal would have had that covered if that were creeping on inside at post instead of outside. And nearly at half time. Oh, well done, Arp, to spot reach then. Haaland should have turned and took a shot. Instead, he were trying to turn provider. We are making this Brentford defence panic a little bit whenever we go on attack. And there we go. That is the referee's half-time whistle. We lead 1-0 up the break. Adam Reach. I'm meant to be trying to find Haaland with that. And then the attempted pass to Gumney, blocked off. Ben Rama again, he's going to cut inside, completely done defence. Well done, Tom Lees. Stayed strong. Is up. And he's not quick enough, is it? No, brushed off by defender. Nearly cut that out. Is Watkins. Can't see that name without thinking at lost profits, and that's not a great idea. Arp finds Shaparenko. Reach. Haaland. Go for it. Oh, off at post. How unlucky can you get? I don't even know what his long shots are like, but that were a perler. There we go. Jan-Fieter Arp. It were cut because Brentford were also making a substitution, but Arp has gone off. Winall's come on in his place. He's basically entitled to do what he wants. Defending like that, though, should not be allowed. Great save by Fructal. Couple more subs just to waste some time then. We are bringing Vagnoman on for Gumney and Shaparenko going off with Onamar coming on in his place. Could we set Winall off here? Is he onside? That's the first question. It looks like he is. Oh, yes. And that's two. Right at the death. There's less than a minute left on clock, but Sam Winall, everything is coming up Wednesday. As soon as I was slightly unsure about whether that were onside, but never stop running and wait for the flag. Played at whistle, not at suspicion. He did well to sneak it in from that angle. Either that or keeper did badly. Underside at bar as well. This one ends slightly more emphatically. And there we go. It does end. Referee's whistle. Wednesday 2, Brentford 0. Then Brentford fans ain't happy. We are though. And a couple of bits of news then. We have got the final scout report on Sandro Tonali, so we will check him out in a minute. We can also confirm that Abdi has sold, so that's added another 900 grand to our transfer budget. Let's have a quick look at Tonali then. He's at 68 rated overall. His decent balance, strength's good. Especially for somebody that's only like, I think he were, yeah, it's 5'11". That's his tackling, like slide tackle 60, stand tackle 64. Short pass and long pass are both good. His ball control's good. I think we will be going in for this guy. All depends on the price. His valuation is 1.6 mil. We will try and buy him. and hopefully we can get him for a little bit under his valuation, but we shall have to wait and see. I'm going to go in with an opening offer of 1.5. Alright, sell on clause doesn't necessarily concern me, but we will try and remove that and just offer him the 1.55. 1.65. You know what? Accept. Bring him in. Let's negotiate some wages then. We've got to the point where we're going to start haggling over money. He's only on 1,300 quid a week. He wanted important though. I wanted to offer him rotation, and I can rotate him with McTominay, but he weren't happy with that. So important, 4-year, no release clause. Now we just need to see if he's willing to join for 4 grand a week and a 30 grand signing on bonus. And he is happy with that. Excellent. Tonali, welcome to Wednesday. And with that bit of transfer business, it is time for game number 2 of 2 in this episode. We'll not put Tonali straight into the squad, but we might put him on bench. We'll have to have a look at what squad fitness is like though, because he might actually get a first team game yet. So we have had to play around with the lineup a little bit. Players were tired. Ampadu, Pellegrini, Vagnoman and Tonali and Winall all come into starting lineup for this one. Ampadu's first game, I think. He's only 65 rated as well, so replacing Hector, big ask of him. And Millwall's team, Martin, McLaughlin, Cooper, Hutchinson, Meredith, Wallace, Leonard, Williams, O'Brien, Bradshaw and Gregory. No idea if any of them are any good, but this is the game that I said that hopefully we can win. Brentford were the one I weren't sure about. We'll have to wait and see. So some debutants in this game then. Haaland fires that out to Pellegrini. Ooh, oh, Leonard with a great slide to intercept that. I was just about to say fires it out to look for Shaparenko. Fife with a decent backwards header to get that away, and we could set something off here. Tonali over at top looking for Reach. Finds Reach. Reach turns. Can we find a pass? Oh, he went for the wrong one. We're aiming for Winall and he sent it to Haaland. Finds Reach. Haaland takes a shot, easy save for Martin. Hopefully Tonali does come good rather quickly, because McTominay, even though we've got him for a couple of years, he is only on loan. So always look to grow real players. Well, club owned players. Vagnoman takes a shot and he's put it wide from 7 feet out. Looking for Vagnoman, is he going to keep that in? He is. Keeper's going to get to that though, isn't he? Tonali looking to come forward. Ball's passed to O'Brien, or well cut out by his new defensive midfielder. And Haaland could be in. Now, too slow on turn. Go on, Tom Lees. Here's Tonali. Shaparenko, probably the most tired out of all the players that we've got on the pitch after the last game. Here's Winall, looks for Reach, finds Reach. How's Haaland getting beat in the air? Haaland back on ball. Oh, ball away by Cooper. Here's O'Brien, charging down this wing. Nice little faked cross. Tonali is turned inside out this time, and offside from O'Brien. That might change though. Winall is through on goal. Oh, great save by Martin. Probably had time for one more touch then. Shaparenko finds Tonali. Tonali knocked off at ball. Pellegrini's going to have to come across. O'Brien, and well done lads. And that is the ref's whistle. 0-0 at half time at Hillsborough. We have made one substitution at half time. Shaparenko has gone off. Josh Onamar has come on. Well away from Vagnoman. Haaland to Winall, back to Haaland, using that pace. And there we go, we finally find the goal that we've been looking for. Quick 1-2s between Winall and Haaland is what set that one up. Haaland just shocks me with how quick he is for a big guy. And playing 2 up front really works for this Wednesday team, because we've got the big guy that's strong and quick, and then the smaller guy that can just play off his shoulder. Winall straight in top corner. On a mark. Looking for Reach. Finds him. Pellegrini's making a run. Why is Pellegrini number 2? Oh, it's because we traded players away, didn't we? That header should have been to win all, but he was being held up by his defender. Pellegrini watching that wing. Ampadu well away, son. Can we go over top? Oh, Haaland could be in here. Save, Winall follows up. That's 2. Winall's 3rd in 2 games. Let's showboat for cameras, shall we? You're going to kiss your badge? No. Not even going to tap it. That is unlucky for Haaland. He tried turning inside and weren't quite quick enough, but got lucky with bounce. Great save by the keeper from short range, but Winall, right place, right time. You don't miss that, do you? We've got a couple more subs waiting. Reach is one of the ones set to come off because he's knackered, and as you can see, he just had no sprint speed left then to burst into the box. Could do with this ball going out of play at some point, so we can bring them subs on. There we go, substitutions then. Reach coming off, McTominay coming on. We've pushed Onomar up into Cam, and we've brought Arp on for Haaland. Yeah, he has pulled it back even though they got a shot off. That seems slightly unfair. Roof at net. That were close. We are in injury time. It is nearly over. And Fructal with a big save. This is going to be last action at game, because we are already in the 92nd minute. Oh, and there we go. The referee does blow his whistle. The game ends 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. 2 wins in 2 games in this episode. That is the kind of performance that we want. Could we have asked for any more from that episode? Could we? We sold a player we didn't want, we bought a player that we do want, and we won both of those games. We are also up to 3rd place in league. I know we're only 4 games into the season at the minute, but that is going in the right direction, isn't it? 3rd place on 10 points. We are basically joint 2nd, really. It'll be goal difference separating us. Villa, of course, going to be one of the teams that are right up there, because they're technically what you'd call a Premier League club still, aren't they? But I am pleased with the performance in this episode, in both of them games. Hopefully we can keep that going as the season goes on. But for now, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. If you want to see how this road to glory goes on and how we get on with his other series on channel, then twat that subscribe button. Social media links are all in the description below. Other than that, cheers for watching, guys. As usual, I'll see you next episode.